Hello everyone, welcome to SuperDraw, the how to draw tutorials where you can draw super good drawings. In today's episode, we are going to draw two different Goombas from Mario. The first one is going to be an 8-bit one from the original Super Mario Bros. In 1985, and the second one will be a more modern one. So we're going to start off with the 8-bit one. Now before we start, we need a pencil, an eraser, a black Sharpie of some sort, and some markers, oil pastels, as I'm using, or pencil crayons. We need a light brown, like skin color, a slightly lighter brown, normal brown, and black. So we're just going to start off at the very top of the Goomba's body, which is just like that. I mean, its head. Then we'll just do like a step on this side. So we'll go down, 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 and then we go down, and then we go really down and come back in. We go across, up, and we just do kind of like a bridge. Then we just are basically going to do the exact same thing that we did on this side, but just going up this time. Okay, that was easy. And for his body, we'll just go down and do the step motion a little bit, across, step motion, and back in. Now let's do his feet, and his feet are very simple. Actually, parts of these are his feet. So we come out from here, and we go across, like that. We go out, and just go along, and then go back into there. See? Really easy. This 8-bit Goomba is the easiest of them. Alright, now let's do his face. So his face is mostly a bunch of rectangles, really. And then his eyes just come down like this. And we are done the 8-bit Goomba drawing-wise. That was so fast. Let's color him. So, he just is, you know those rectangles that we just did? Color all of them except these white ones in black. And this part here is, that skin color, and we're not using the dark brown for this Goomba because it's the newer one that has the dark brown on its feet instead of black. So we'll take that reddish brownish and do his main body. And I nearly forgot about those. Those are also black. I've actually never done a 8-bit drawing before. I normally tend to stick for the 3D ones. So this is one of my first times doing a 8-bit drawing. And it turned out quite good. Oh, that's supposed to be black. Sorry about that. Oh, it just keeps blending. I'll have to use a Sharpie. Well, speaking of Sharpie, I just remembered that I need to Sharpie the outline of this, but it's probably going to not fare very well because it's going to mix with the oil pastel. So you kind of can see outline. Okay, that's him done. Now, let's start our newer version of the Goomba. So, for this guy, he's a similar shape, but he's just more 3D. So for this one, we go around, then we go up and curve, and then we go diagonally in, leave a small gap. Well, a little bit bigger of a gap than that. Leave the exact same amount of space on the gap. And then that's his main body frame. And then now we have to do his part of those parts of his, like this part that I was talking about. And then let's do his feet. Wow, these are both not going to take that long. So I hope I didn't go too fast. So see, it's kind of that shape. I will make it a little bit more pudgier at his cheeks. He does need to look a little bit pudgy around the cheeks. Anyway, for his actual foot, we go up and kind of close that gap and go around and kind of go in a oval shape. And then you see the bottom of his foot. And then a similar idea here, but it's a little bit longer. And then we just have a small part here that's like the bottom of his foot. Actually, that is a little bit too thin. It has to be a little bit fatter. Now let's do his face. So this time he actually has a mouth that looks like that. And as for his eyebrows, he kind of has a part there, and they go out into the gap, and they kind of do that. And they do and they do kind of like a triangle. They come back in, even though it should be a little bit thinner. And then we do the exact same on the other side. I may have made the gap a little too long. It's a little bit. These eyebrows are so hard. Now let's do his eyeballs, which are just kind of shapes like that, and like that. Okay, so his eyebrows might need to be a little bit thinner, but I think that's good. Looks a little cross-eyed. Anyway, let's Sharpie before we do the coloring. Yeah, so I know that isn't the best drawing you can imagine of me doing on SuperDraw the Goomba, but to be fully honest, that was my first time actually drawing a like modern Goomba. I didn't have time for a test of it. I know his eyebrows are really, 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 really weird. I'm just going to make them a little bit shorter while sharpening. I also recommend making the Goomba a little bit wider, maybe? That might help a lot with your drawing. Man, this is running out. 1 minute. I'm just going to use a doodle sedge for this. This smells like toasted marshmallows. So delicious. Anyway, Now let's start. So the dark part that I was telling you about, this dark one is just for his feet, not these parts, but for his feet. And we use the lighter one for these little parts. Now we'll grab this light one, and do that body. And so it just leaves those white. So we actually don't have much coloring left. We'll take our light guy and do the rest. So I hope you enjoyed me doing 2 drawings in the same video. I normally don't do that, but I just decided to do them because I knew that the 8-bit one wouldn't take that long, so I wanted to do something else in it. And you may remember, you may remember me doing my Shy Guy recently. Well, that was the start of my Mario series, and this is the next video. Okay, there we have it. Which one do you think is better? I think it's probably... I think I drew this one quite well, but this one's it's hard to decide. They both look quite good. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and bye.